I haven't even listened to it. This is a first fire. Guys, welcome to Running Joe Off-Road. We're in for a good time. I tell you guys, they are not the most fun full exhaust system install. The mid pipe's back, likely going to be perfectly fine. But like I said, I think me and Tyler are going to likely try and tackle the exhaust system portion of it. I'm extremely pleased, and I think this is going to make for a really fun ride. The Jeep's already had huge transformation in wheels and tires. Why not step it up one more, right? So, and we're going to take a couple minute break here, assess, take a couple pictures, because this is, I got to lay it out. I can't not take a couple pictures, guys. So, see you soon. Hey guys, just underneath the Jeep here. I just wanted to show off. So Jeep's kind of got it done nicely here. And actually the underbody body of this Jeep's in great shape, especially for being in Edmonton for a few years, where they use, they're very infamous for this brine that they're using. It's kind of killing vehicles right now. But yeah, you can see, rather than fighting with these hangers underneath, we can actually fight with them out of the vehicle. So I'm going to end up unbolting both sides here. And then it'll make our life a little easier. 2 flanges here. And all the bolts will be off here actually pretty shortly. Spring nuts are really nice. These spring clamps are really nice. They don't tend to over tighten very much unless you really clamp down on them. Well, we'll be chatting soon. I'll probably get a picture or a video underneath with the new exhaust installed, and we're just getting started here. I already got the back kind of unbolted. Tyler's just popping hangers. Obligatory open header with cats. Start, right? we'd go for a drive, but honestly, I just want to get this thing installed. Tyler probably wants to get this installed. We still got to do the 12 volt portion of it. I'm going to do it very quick and easy tonight so we can go for a drive and maybe do a comparison video, but I hope you guys enjoy it. So like I said, overall fit and finish of this is actually pretty good. Tyler's just tightening up the clamp. I ended up cutting one of the donut gaskets. We're in a rocket because the mid pipes are eventually going to be going on. He's just trying to tighten up the one side here, and then we'll tighten up this side again. He just go until they kind of say no more.
The one that's already attached to the truck right now is fine.
Yeah.
It's the front one that
you want it on the exhaust?
Yeah.
Okay. And this one's just going to be a loose bolt for now, guys, until we kind of get the other one up too. Tyler's just working his magic. What's the install difficulty on this one, mister? 3? 3 out of 10?
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't that hard.
Not that hard. Basic hand tools, really.
Yeah, the only reason, guys, I busted out a Sawzall, or not Sawzall, my angle grinder was honestly I just didn't want to fight with the factory bolts. They are 5 years old already, and it was just as easy to cut them. Reality is sometimes it's easier to take the easy road.
And quicker.
Oh yeah.
We go bottoms up. Hurting in my soul, shaking through my car, left me in the cold. Chained to what I know, drifter on the road, take it where I go. But I won't let the stormy seas throw me in open water. Let me have my pace and leave me till tomorrow. Wind into myself, away from things I let go, floating on the waves. We go bottoms up, we go all the way. When you're feeling down, push the pain away. We go bottoms up, we go all the way. And face that shit another day. We go bottoms up. We go bottoms up. And face that shit another day. We go bottoms up.
Guys, I'm just gonna start getting the wiring started here. I'm just reading the instructions. Nothing really crazy here. First thing says find a rubber grommet to allow access from the boot area to the underside of the car near the Varex muffler. Once located, feed the black pin 2-pin plug through the boot area under the underside of the car and connect to the muffler. So I'm guessing that they mean that there's something on the passenger side area that we can feed this connector through. So they're talking these two connectors here. There's two. That's what opens and closes the valves. So under the passenger side, so guys, what they're talking about is there's a rubber grommet here, and then there's actually another, not rubber grommet, but a little, there's a passenger one right there. Not entirely positive which one they mean. That one looks a little thin to put 2 pieces of wire through. They say through the boot or through the feet area. So I'm in the rear of the vehicle. There's a lot of heat shielding back here, as it should be. I'll get back to you. So Tyler outsmarted me, which I'm not gonna say is rare, but it's very rare. Anyways, he read it and he went, you know, this I can tell this is a British company, and he's 100% right. X-Force is from Australia. So when they say boot, they don't mean physical feet. They mean the trunk area. So we're just in the trunk area here, and we're gonna try and find a plastic grommet to go through. We're gonna just have to pull a couple things off here. Just kind of probably got to pull this out. Yeah, it's just clips here. I think. No, it's good. And so we'll be back. We're gonna take more apart. We'll let you know what we find here. What we found, guys, here. So we got it all apart. We actually didn't pull even the backside here. There's a couple plastic grommets here. Or not grommets, but covers here. Grommet would be more ideal. What I'm gonna do is just drill a hole kind of in the center here. Alright, so we're just in the final reassembly of the exhaust valve wiring, guys. Tyler is attempting to not get his hands full of goop. It's a really big hole for now. I'm gonna find an actual grommet here in the next day or two. I'll run around, grab some grommet. Really simple to get to this stage. To be honest, I'm gonna put the trim back on. I'm gonna fold the carpet back over. I'll put everything in. Like, it takes a few seconds. Tyler actually just brought a really good point. This random piece of deadening that we can cut and put in place will work perfect with the scissors that I had. So guys, you got to think of a couple little things. Tyler's thinking on the seat of his pants. Pretty good for a mechanic. You can see it just worked out really nice, guys. We're gonna just run the wires up here. I'm literally, there's nothing ever in here, and if I do need it, likely I don't need the exhaust valves. We'll just shut them off in the exhaust valve position that we want, unplug it, and then we can take that 12 volt back. I think that's honestly the easiest way to do this install. Then we don't have to worry about ever taking a piece that we don't need. Guys, welcome back. Running Joe off-road here. We're done the install. It took us about 2.5 hours. Probably could have sped it up a little bit, but I haven't even listened to it. This is a first fire. Guys, here is the command start, won't let you change. So you can tell the tone just got a little louder, lower. Tyler, if you don't mind, could you do me the favor of giving me a rev, sir? This should be open muffler on a X-Force Varex. And again, and we're gonna actuate, and again. Hit it again. First drive in the new Varex exhaust system for the SRT Jeep. It is considerably louder. I will try and get some outside shots here, guys. I'm gonna change over to the B or the A setting and see if it makes a difference. We have an exhaust leak from what I can tell underneath the vehicle at the moment. But yeah, I'll get some outside shots and we'll go from there. Likely have an exhaust leak from cutting. That or we've got a major cam tick, but I'm guessing I have an exhaust leak somewhere. It probably blew a gasket. So what I've been experiencing is this is actually quite a bit quieter. You can hear the tick, 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 tick. Unfortunately, the Jeep has fallen to the Hemi Tick. It sucks. However, on the bright side, the parts are here. It is quieting it down at the moment, so I'm just attempting to get it kind of a little more livable here for a couple weeks. Cam is on the cam is ordered. We're honestly just now waiting for parts to show up. At the advice of a couple guys, they say use a seafoam, half a can. That's kind of what the guideline is. They're 473 mils. I measured 210 mils into it. For 210 with my measuring siphon. I can't find it right now. My garage is an utter mess, but it's actually getting quieter by the second, so it is cleaning itself, I guess, or whatever's coming. It is what it is, guys. You know how that goes. Sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some. So that's why the upload was a little delayed. We're dealing with the old Hemi Tick at the moment. It sucks, but some guys say that the minute you put the exhaust on, it kind of unmasks the sound, which, whatever, I don't know how that works. Honestly, when we fired it up yesterday with the first fire, it wasn't ticking. And then we went for a drive, and that's when I heard it. I did have an exhaust leak. I didn't show that process, but I ended up welding a spot that I cut through on the pipe, on the factory pipe. So when I did that, everything's in. So I'm just gonna kind of finish off, a little bit of an outro. I'm gonna don't be discouraged, guys, when things don't go right. Things didn't go right. I made a bit of a plan to kind of get the Jeep back up and happy. It's not perfect. It's a workable solution for the moment. It's put me back a day because I wanted to fix Rexus today, but let me, give me a like, a subscribe. There's gonna be more content coming. Likely speaking, it's going to it's going to a shop here in the next couple of weeks, and we'll go from there. The sound is kind of what I want. It's gonna get a little louder. It's a little tame at the moment, but that's, I think, mainly new mufflers. Usually mufflers get louder as they go, and then on top of that, the headers and mid pipes are gonna make a big difference. I imagine these cats flow quite a bit more than the factory ones. So you guys have a great Canadian day. We'll be chatting soon, I'm sure, but yeah, we'll go from there.